Hello everyone, Tina Gale here, and today I'm creating a layout with a sketch from Creative Scrappers. I'm doing this for the Hip Kit Challenge. And the papers that I'm using today are from the Simple Stories Harvest Lane collection. It's an older fall collection from last year or the year before. I wanted a brighter fall paper, and that collection has the brighter colors, whereas this year's sweater weather wasn't quite as bright. So I decided to use it and a few other items that are older in my stash, and then mixed in some new wood veneers and other products. So that's the fun things, to kind of use up things that are in your stash along with your new product, and it keeps everything fresh. And so on the sketch, this background piece that's gold was all one piece, but I decided to split it up to kind of go along with the theme of all the other small pieces that go along the side. So that was one change that I did make. And then once I adhered it down, I took my stitching guide and I'm just going to pierce holes all the way around the outside edges of the papers. And then I will take embroidery floss and hand stitch. Here lately I've been doing a lot of stitching with the sewing machine, but this time I decided to do the hand stitching. I like the look of the embroidery floss. It gives it a little bit thicker look, more solid than the sewing machine does. And it's easier to get it in multiple colors, and I wanted to do it in a darker gold color that's just a little bit darker than the gold pattern paper. So I have it all patched and all of hand sewn, and so now I'm just going to take my smaller pieces and line those up on the background just like the sketch shows. I really didn't change much at all. I added an extra piece at the bottom that was actually a border sticker, and you'll see after I get it kind of all adhered on, I realized that I forgot to leave room for the border sticker, so I kind of pick it up and move it all up just a little bit so that I have room for it. So one of the things with changing the background and having that split gold paper, I wanted to be sure that the smaller piece overlapped both gold pieces, that it didn't line up with the opening in the same spot. So that was one thing that I wanted to be sure of when I changed it. So here's my border sticker that I realized, whoops, I meant to put that in the bottom, so I needed to kind of slide everything up just a little bit. This layout would have been cute too, to go ahead and carry the stitching in over the top of these small pattern papers. You could certainly do that. And I did think about doing some swirl stitches over on the left along with the title, but when I got done I felt like it was, it was good. I was ready to call it done, and there was plenty of interest in all of it, so I didn't do it, but that would be a fun look. So some of the embellishments that I've pulled trying to work with are the Echo Park Reflections Fall sticker sheet. So that's where that round sticker with the cutest pumpkin ever comes from, as well as that border strip. And then the buttons are from the Lily Bee Destination Brad buttons and Baker's thread, and so that's an older collection too. But I liked the buttons here, and so I just took some of the twine and tied a bow through it for the top embellishment. And then I have that brad inside of the wood veneer camera, and I really wanted to use it because it had that green that was in that paper, and it has little airplanes. And these photos are from when my husband and I went to visit my son in Orlando. And so there's not a lot of layouts that I do that I could use airplanes on, and so since this was kind of just talking about, visiting and seeing him, I kind of wanted to use it. So you'll see me play around with it quite a bit, but I end up not finding a place for it. So the wood veneers are from the Heidi Swap collection, and I just took one of the stickers, the round stickers, and those are from Lily Bee as well. Let me see if I can. I don't have a name for those, but it's just those stickers right there, and they're older as well. So I put it on the layout, and then am going to adhere the camera over the top of it, and you'll see in a little bit that I actually changed that out. But the round sticker, I went ahead and used pop dots on it. And my title is coming from my son's, we've always called him Pumpkin. And we went during the fall festival, so everything was decorated with fall and all of these cute pumpkins. And so I had pulled out everything that had pumpkin and fall related to work with the photos that I'm working with from this trip. But when I saw that sticker with pumpkin on it, I thought I have to use that, and I was going to use the hello, so I thought that was perfect. So it says, "Hello, cutest pumpkin ever." And then these buttons are the same buttons I used on the last layout that I shared. And you know, honestly, I don't know where they came from. I think they might be an off-brand or something, but they've been in my stash forever. But they're perfect for these layouts from this Disney trip during the fall for all of the fall colors. And so I just pulled out several of those to scatter around on the layout to take the place of the circle embellishments that show on the sketch. And they're really nice because they already have the threads ran through them, and they have the sticky on the back, so you can use them really easily. Now I just remembered that this sticker, I had pulled it off because I wanted to use it, but my round sticker that I used has remember on it too. And I tried to pull it off and it wouldn't come up, and so I just changed it out and put another sticker over the top of it that says Our Day. So now it's all about remembering our day, visiting our son during the fall at Walt Disney World, and getting to see where his new job is and stuff. So in the end it all worked out, and so I just covered that sticker up. And then in the Heidi Swapped Wood veneer, they also have these arrows and the little hexagons, and I really wanted just a little bit more to the layout. So I just took a few of those and scattered around in my little embellishment clusters just to add a little bit more texture and dimension to my layouts. And then I also have these gold flowers, and they're a resin flower, and they were from my stash as well. And I just added a couple of those at the top and then underneath the photo, just to add another interest where everything wasn't the same button and the same round, but it's just another texture into the layout. And then the last thing that I'm going to do is my date stamp. Just like I've said before, I've been trying to keep my date stamp on my table so that I get the dates put on all my layouts, whether I get my journaling done right then or not. At least I have the dates, and so I don't have to go back and look those up, and I'm sure that they get put on the layouts. Most of my layouts I have been getting my journaling done, but just in case. So that was the last step that I did. All of the details will be below the video, and if you want links and supply list, be sure to check out my blog at tickerscrapplace.blogspot.com. And here are some still shots. Thanks for watching, and I appreciate all the nice comments that you've been leaving, and I hope you enjoyed this. So we will catch you next time. Thanks.